So you might have seen us at the Columbus, Indiana movie. We were there,
Yeah.
Gifted quite a few books, so we were very fortunate to be there at Yes Cinema.
So for me making a donation to BCSF, we get a book like the Columbus, Indiana book?
Correct. Yes.
That's a no-brainer. Are you ready to celebrate? What's up, everybody, and welcome to the #Celebrate Columbus show. My name is Josh Burnett, and thank you for joining us on today's episode. I'm very excited to have the guest that we do in our studio. I got to meet her last year for the first time at the CSA Lincoln Linden Project kickoff event, and immediately I just knew that she had a huge passion for our community and is doing some amazing things with the Bartholomew Consolidated School Foundation. Susie Bruin, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Very glad to have you and to talk about a very cool thing coming up in our community and about your organization. But before we get into the show, I want to give her a special shout out because earlier this year, we got to go celebrate Columbus to Washington, D.C. to visit the Vice President. We were doing a documentary for the Columbus North Sound of North, and we needed a gift to give the Vice President because when you go to see someone like that, you got to bring a gift, right?
Absolutely.
And so we asked some people on social media if they might have a nice gift that we could give to the Vice President, and Susie stepped up and said, hey, you need to take one of these Columbus, Indiana books. And the story is we went and I got to present the book and also a letter from the mayor as well as a Columbus flag. And when the Vice President got it, he looked at me and he said, thank you so much, Josh. Tell Susie thank you. We're gonna put this right in on our coffee table so everyone, when they come from all around the world, they will see where we come from. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for that.
Thank you, and that's a big shout out. A thank you to the Visitor Center here in Columbus because they gifted those books to the foundation so we can use donations to really make the school system even better.
Very cool. Well, I just wanted to give her that special shout out. So we're going to go ahead and get into the show now. So thank you for watching today's episode of the #Celebrate Columbus show. So Susie, for those who might not know you personally yet, tell us a little bit about you and what's your role at Bartholomew Consolidated School Foundation?
Oh, sure. I'm Susie Bruin. I'm the executive director of the school foundation. Started about a year ago in October. And I'm married to Brett, and we've been here in Columbus for about 5 years. I have a daughter who is a sophomore at North. Her name is Brooke, and a son, Will, who is over at East. He's a senior.
Awesome. So at both schools?
Absolutely.
Very cool. And so for those who might not know about Bartholomew Consolidated School Foundation, tell us about who you are and what you all do in our community.
Oh, sure. We are the oldest foundation here in Indiana.
Wow.
We'll be 62 years old in November. And what we do is we really provide the support for BCSE by providing financial resources, whether that be to the teachers or to students through scholarship. If they have a project going on and they just need that little extra, if that's something we can help them with. We also sponsor tours such as the third grade architectural tours. That's through the foundation. So really trying to enhance that educational experience for everyone.
And tell us a little bit about the book and the project that you have with the Columbus, Indiana book.
Oh, sure. So as I mentioned, the Visitor Center gifted us quite a few of the books so that we can use those for as donations come in. For $50, we can gift them back a book. So that money, those monies are going towards scholarships, towards teacher grants, what the foundation does. So we are very, very appreciative of the Visitor Center for thinking of us. So you might have seen us at the Columbus, Indiana movie. We were there, gifted quite a few books, so we were very fortunate to be there at Yes Cinema.
So for me making a donation to BCSF, we get a book like the Columbus, Indiana book?
Correct. Yes.
That's a no-brainer.
Right. And it was fun at Yes Cinema because people were saying, oh, I need wedding gifts, so I have stocking stuffers. It's been exciting of what this book is bringing not only to the foundation but to the community. So once again, thank you to the Visitor Center for that.
Very cool. Well, for those who might want to get involved with BCSF, how can they help you with this and many other projects that you're a part of?
Oh, sure. We are always looking for community partners. Actually, Salem Bank just actually set up a booth in their main lobby. So you can go and pick up a book there. That's one way, is we can do community partnerships. Also, if you would like to make a donation, whether it's on an individual level or if you're a corporation, you want to start an endowment, we're happy to help you with any of that.
Very cool. And I heard through the grapevine that you recently have selected the grants that are going to be coming up this season. There's some exciting ones coming up, right?
There are. Actually, my board met recently, and we will be recognizing the teachers who won the innovation grants at the October 23rd school board meeting, the BCSC school board meeting. So we'll be excited to share photos with you and updates about those projects.
Very cool. So Columbus, make sure to stay tuned in for that, because I'm sure that'll be an exciting announcement.
It will be.
So in addition to that, it sounds like you're very busy this time of year with a number of projects. What's something very exciting that we want to talk about that we can tell the community more about?
Right. Well, I would say the grants are very exciting to us, but one of the reasons why we can do the grants is because we do fundraisers. And the fundraiser that's coming up in November, on November 5th, is with the Harlem Wizards. So we are so excited for this community event. It's going to be taking place at North High School, truly open for everyone of all ages.
That's awesome. And in addition to the Harlem Wizards, you're going to be having some other special guests there throughout the day?
We are. So the Harlem Wizards are a basketball team, and they take on our team, which we're calling the BCSF Stars. And that team is made up of principals, assistant principals. We have both resource officers. We have teachers, just a great group of individuals that are very passionate about their students and their faculty. And we have a special coaching staff for the BCSF Stars. It includes our own Dr. Roberts,
Nice.
who was a basketball legend in his
Yeah,
day.
he's a great basketball player.
Right. And then also the Indiana Fevers, Tamika Catchins is coming down. She's very passionate about kids, about literacy, and she wanted to be a part of this event with us.
That sounds like an amazing event. I know I've seen the Harlem Globetrotters before, and the Harlem Wizards. There's several of those people, correct, that are on this team as well.
Right. Yeah, there are some Globetrotters, the ex-Globetrotters. Something a little different about the Harlem Wizards and the Globetrotters. The Globetrotters would bring their own team. So this
Okay.
one, we get to actually have more community participation, have students come out, watch their teachers, their principals, really have a good time and be good sports about it, because there are many of them that are on the team that are scared.
It's going to be a win-win, I bet, that either our school staff is going to get dunked on or made look funny, or they're going to dunk on the Harlem
That's
Wizards.
right.
We've got some tall guys on the team.
We do, and we have some strong women too out
Yes,
there.
yes.
They're ready to go.
I'm pulling for Julie, the school resource officer. She's awesome.
Right.
On this event, how can we be a part of it and support BCSF? Because I'm sure there's several ways that we can help out.
There are. You can attend. So if you get your tickets, you can get them online. There's some different sites, and I'll share those with you in just a minute. Different places you can get your tickets. You can also volunteer. We have opportunity, and you can go out to our website to volunteer. You can be in a concession stand. You can be selling souvenirs. You can be at the tickets. So just being a part of it is a big way to support the foundation.
So one more time, when is the event?
Sure. It's Sunday, November 5th. So not very far away.
Right.
And it's taking place from 2 to 4. The doors will open at 1. It is general seating other than the first row, which is reserved. Other than that, it is general seating, so you want to get there early.
Awesome. Very cool. And if I wanted to go out and pick up tickets, where can we do that?
Sure. You can go to Heritage Automotive Sales. They're over on National Road. They're one of our sponsors. They're a big reason why Tamika Catchings is coming.
Great.
The other is Viewpoint Books, right downtown. Then also at the administration building, the BCSC administration building on Central. So any
Very
of those would be able to pick up actual tickets.
Awesome. Well, Columbus, you're going to make sure you want to be a part of this event. It sounds like this is a great event for the whole family, young and old, everyone in between.
It is. We anticipate the grandparents be bringing grandkids, aunts, uncles, neighbors, friends. It's really to have a great time.
Very cool. Well, before we go, Susie, if someone wanted to learn a little bit more about BCSF, where should they go?
Sure, you can go to our website. If you go to the BCSC regular page under About Us, you'll see School Foundation. That's probably the easiest way to get there and be able to find out about us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show, Susie. Can't wait to be a part of the Harlem Wizards event. I know that Celebrate Columbus is going to be there. We're going to be supporting you guys, and thank you for being on the show.
Oh yeah, thank you for your support. Appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. But before we go, Susie, we like to leave people with one question, and this is a surprise, okay? I'm totally surprising her with this. But, being someone who's lived in the Columbus community for, you said, the last 5 years?
Yes, sir.
One of the things, and you know this about the show, is that we want to celebrate Columbus. And for someone who's lived here over the last 5 years, why do you celebrate Columbus? What do you love about Columbus?
The thing that I've love about Columbus is the diversity, and also coming and I'm working for a foundation that's 62 years old, almost 62 years old, but we are not stuck in the past. It is all about innovation. We give innovation grants. So I think that in and of itself says a lot about our community. We respect the past, but we are moving forward, and what's the next thing that we can do to make a positive impact?
Awesome. Well, you heard it here on the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show. Susie, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, Columbus, for watching this special edition of the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show. Make sure you buy tickets for this Harlem Wizards event. It's going to be a great community event, and you're going to want to go.